Hello, my name is Clodagh Havel and I teach English here at the Institute of Education. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to talk single text, and in particular, I'm going to talk Shakespearean tragedy. Shakespearean tragedy varies from year to year. There's usually 4 to choose from: Othello, King Lear, Macbeth, and Hamlet. But the interesting thing about those 4 tragedies is they're all constructed in exactly the same way. So it really doesn't matter what your tragedy is on any given year. The bard wrote them all in exactly the same way. It's the subject matter that changes. Shakespearean drama would probably come up as your single text. So you need to know it inside out. You need to know acts, you need to know scenes. You need to know quotes, and you need to know character, theme, and language. So the best way to do it is to do it exactly the same way that Shakespeare did it. And that's what I would be doing in my classes. So I break down the tragedy into the 5 acts that they're written in. The first act is the exposition, where we meet the characters and the plot and the possible hamartia, which is the fatal flaw of our tragic hero. In Act 2, we look at the complication. Something's going to go wrong for our tragic hero. What could that be? In the climax, which is Act 3, it is the point of no return. There is no way now that our tragic hero can go back to being the person he was in Act 1 or Act 2. And we trace what that is. In Act 4, it's often a collection of smaller scenes where the tragic hero is running around trying to save himself from his ultimate fate. And Act 5 is the resolution, where the death of our tragic hero brings some good. So I often think that when you look at tragedy, it's best to know how Shakespeare wrote it. Pare it down, do exactly what he did, and our understanding will be deeper and more meaningful in our classroom situation. So in my classes, that's exactly what I do. I go chronologically through the acts, through the scenes, and I think, how are we building towards our understanding of that tragic hero? And of course, the tragic hero, all of them have a hamartia. Macbeth's hamartia, his excessive flaw, is his ambition. Hamlet is his excessive procrastination. King Lear, it's his excessive pride. And Othello, it is his excessive jealousy. None of these tragic heroes know that they have this. And we can trace that from every act, every scene, like the bard did himself. And it has been my experience that when students study Shakespeare in this structured, formatted way, not only does it increase your understanding, it actually increases your admiration to arguably the greatest writer that ever was, because it's all written in iambic pentameter as well. So the 4 tragedies, which alternate from year to year, is best studied from the tragic hero and the tragedy as a format. And that's how I go about studying tragedy. And I have found in all my years doing that a greater understanding is a reward for doing it that way. Thank you.